Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are safe, I hope you are doing well, I hope you are making money as usual. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you guys a simple strategy that you can apply on the 1 minute chart to be able to scalp literally every single day and every single session. You can also use it pretty much in every single time frame as well as every single pair. But in this video, I'm going to teach you guys how you can use it on EU and how you can apply on the 1 minute chart. So this is basically the trade I'm gonna be breaking down for you guys with this strategy, and you can also apply on many other setup that may be happening. So let's start with the video. So in this one, I'm first gonna delete everything off charts, okay, and then I will try to break down exactly how you would have had that setup if you've seen that happening. Okay, so I'm going to use the strategy and I'm going to break it down. So first thing, when you want to trade, you want to make sure that you have a trend. Okay, if the trend is bullish, you just want to be buying. If the trend is bearish, you just want to be selling. So in this case, you can clearly see that price been bullish. You can see that the whole session price been buying. So as price been buying the whole session, you just want to be looking for buys. So as now that you got the buyers for a buy setup, the next thing is you want to get POIs to get set up from. So for a POI, I just use a simple liquidity concept. Okay, the liquidity concept is that if you want to get a POI, you want to make sure that the POI is a manipulative POI. Okay, so let's say that price is bullish. Okay, so if price is bullish and price doing this, and let's say somehow price dropped and did something like this, a lot of SMC traders as well as retail traders, as every single time price is bullish, okay, if price is bullish and then somehow price drop to break this low, SMC traders, they see this as a change of character for pullback and then sell setup. Okay, and then retail traders, they see this as a break and retest. When price breaks this, they expect a break and retest. So retail traders, they're looking to sell here, and then SMC traders, they're looking to sell here. But then eventually what price may do is price will just buy and then break structure to the upside again. So when that happens, this low is a manipulative low. Why? Because he manipulated retail traders looking to sell, and then the same way it made people think that we are bearish. They're looking to sell from this change of character here. So for me, when this happen, I wait for price to break the low, and then I wait for price to break the high as well. So when that happen, the low broken is now a liquidity grab for me. Okay, because of course you have this low as a manipulative low, so you now have a liquidity grab, and then you have a break of structure to the opposite direction. So now I expect the price to give me a pullback and then mitigate that manipulative low and then give me a buy setup. As easy as that. So here all I'm going to do is I'm going to come on the chart and I'll show you guys exactly what I'm saying. So let's say that we have price is bullish, right? Price is bullish, and here you can see that price broke this low here. So as this low got broken, some retail traders, they're looking for a break and retest. As price did this, they're looking for a break and retest from this zone. And then SMC traders, when they see price break this low, then they're now looking for sell setup from this PY here. So they're looking for a pullback and then sell setup. But eventually what price did is it broke the low, and then eventually it broke the high as well. Okay, so when that happened, I see this as a liquidity grab for me, and then I see the upside as a breakout structure, and all I want to see price doing is I want to see price leaving behind some sort of a POI that price can give a pullback and then mitigate. Because you have something like this, you have a low and then you have a high, so you expect the price to give a pullback and then give you a buy setup. So as price took liquidity, broke structure to the upside, you are now expect the price to give you a pullback and then mitigate something here. So in this case, we have a series of candles. Okay, from this, you have all of these candles. So all of these, if you go to the higher time frame, you'll eventually get some sort of a POI there. Okay, but for me, I can still refine it. You may refine it to, let's say, this sort of relative equal lows here, or you may actually even have this sort of candle to candle here, also create some sort of POI in the lower time frame, something like the 30-second time frame. You may have some sort of a OB there on the, yeah, so you have a POI here, okay, on the second time frame. But for me to not going on the second time frame and stuff, maybe some of you guys may not have the second time frame, I just put a line exactly at the zone. So this basically where I had the entry. You can also have the entry right here where I had this equal lows, but if you had entry from those equal lows, price may not mitigate you, because this whole thing on the higher time frame is definitely some sort of POI. So you don't want to be over refining your entry. So this is exactly the entry should be somewhere there, and then your stop loss should be below this low, and your TP should basically be at previous high, which would have been this guy. So you just extend price to the high, and that would be pretty much around 4R. So you just wait for price to give you a pullback and then mitigate your zone, and then that would give you the buy setup. That was pretty much where we had that TP. So this was the entry, and then yeah, so this was pretty much the setup. So you can apply this in basically every single time frame and then every single session, and it happens all the time. So you see this thing happen here, right? So if I scroll down here, I have the same thing here. Okay, we can see that price created a low. Okay, let's say we have a high, and then price gave us a low, gave us a high, gave us a low. A lot of people are still looking for a sell from this zone, but eventually price took the low and then took the high as well. So when price took the low and took the high, this would give you like a liquidity grab to the downside. Okay, so as you got a liquidity grab, you wait for price to now give you a breakout structure to the opposite direction. So when the breakout structure to the opposite direction happen, you now expect the price to give you a pullback to mitigate the POI. Okay, so this would be the mitigation, and then you have there, and then you have this. And what you expected? You expected price to just buy and then give you your 4R or 5R. The win rate with this strategy is really high. As you can see, it happens pretty much all the time. So you can easily have some sort of 60 to 70% win rate. And then for the RR, you always want to target something around 4 to 5R. Okay, that's what this strategy can give you. So if you have 4R or if you have 5R, that would be pretty much it. So if you are consistent with this, if you try to apply it every single day, you would definitely be able to grow an account and do anything. Okay, the same way we have here, you have a low, you have a high, you have a low, you have a high, and then price gave a change of character, but then a lot of people are now looking for sell somewhere from this high. But for me, I see this low as a liquidity grab. So as a liquidity grab happened here, eventually price shot up. But in this case, as price gave you the liquidity grab, but it never gave you a pullback for a buy setup. As you can see, you bought this, but then it didn't give you a pullback to the extreme zone. Okay, like it didn't do this for a buy setup. So this would have definitely been, let's say, a setup that I would have missed. But there's also part of my strategy that says you can directly look for entries after the liquidity grab. Like you wait for price to break this, and then you look for confirmation entry, and then you buy. That would definitely be for another YouTube video. So I think that would be pretty much it for this video. I really hope that this video would actually help you to be able to apply this strategy. You try to backtest, and then you try to forward test, and if you see that it works good for you, you can actually try to apply on your live account or challenge account or whatever you trade as your main account. You can always try on that. I think that would be pretty much it. If you like this sort of content, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you want to learn from me, you can always check the link in the bio. You can DM me on Instagram, and then you should be able to join my mentorship. I think that would be pretty much it. Thank you everyone for watching the video.